Welcome to chapel. Today we're going to tell part 3 of the story told in kairos time that Reverend Libby started, talking about the Magi and how they journeyed to speak of all they had experienced with Jesus. And then last week we talked about the disciples, the followers of Jesus, who went out and told all that they had seen and experienced. And today, we're going to tell the story of the lights. There once was a man who said such amazing things and did such wonderful things that people began to follow him. And wherever he went, people would say, "Who are you?" He had many answers, and one time he said, "I am the light of the world." People loved the light and wanted to get close to it. And people began to follow. And when they got close to the light, they too had a light shining within them. Here is the light of the Magi. Soon, more people began to follow. And yes, the disciples began to follow the light too. And they had a light inside of them. We can see that even though the Magi had light and the disciples had light, this light, and yes, you're right, it's the light in Jesus, is not any smaller. It gave light to the Magi, to the disciples, and many others, and stayed unchanged. Yes, there is a time when you get close to the light too, and there is a light inside of you. This is the light for all the students and children at Holy Nativity School. This is your light. And yes, our family and friends, when they get close to the light, they have a light too. The light is now spread all over. And this light is still unchanged. I wonder how many lights can be shared. This many, or this many, or many more. Let's sit and enjoy the light. When people get close to the light and share it and spread it, sometimes the light is changed so that it isn't just in one place and in one time. It can be in every place and for all time. Let me change the light. Now the light can go all over the room. Now the light can go all over the world. Oh, sometimes we think we're ready And we aren't. Let's see. Oh, I think it's changed. I don't know if you can see all the smoke inside. Now it can go all over the world. Let's do it again and see. Oh, the light is changed. Just like the light of the disciples was changed. No longer just in one place or in one time, but all over for every time. The Magi's, and yes, even the Christ candle itself, even the man who was the light of the world, his light was changed too, and was no longer just in one place and in one time, but in every place and for all time. I wonder where you are in this story. I wonder what is the best part of this story, or the most important part. And is the best part and the most important part the same? I wonder if we could leave out any part of the story and still have the same story. Thank you for enjoying this story in kairos time. From the Magi to the disciples to all of us. Alleluia.